Alright, welcome back, one and all. So, back onto the modded Minecraft world. Kill the spider. So, I have a couple ideas of what to get done today. We are going to get through a couple of quests. I don't know where that XP came from. But, I realized that I'm desperately going to need more storage and honestly a bigger base. So I'm thinking I'm gonna also I'm gonna do a couple things off screen. Sorry, I was looking at something. So yeah, I have a couple ideas about that. So I'm gonna have to go grinding out quite a bit to go get stone and keep farming out a buttload of wood because I have a couple ideas. So hopefully nothing will go that badly. Let's hope not. And I'm actually for a cut. I was on the world for a little bit, not that long. And yeah, so the ground trap is working out perfectly. Getting quite a bit of meat, bones, feathers, and leather. And I will be back in a little bit. Alright, hello, and we're back. So, I was trying to figure out what to do really next, and I'll get to that in a second, but I was thinking, oh, I could upgrade my tinkers by a little bit, but, like my tinkers table and whatnot, but the problem is, I need a tool forge to make bigger weapons such as the hammer, the lumber axe, so I don't have to keep chopping each log individually and whatnot. But the problem is I can make the tool station, but it seems I can't make the tool forge. So I'm actually going to show that right now and see if I'm being dumb or not. Because I haven't checked yet, to be honest. But if most of the time, if it doesn't show up in the NEI that you can craft it, it normally means you can't craft it. So I'm hoping that's not the case. So if you're playing on another mod pack and maybe you're trying to figure out how to do this and for whatever reason you clicked on this video or the past video or whatnot and I didn't go over it and maybe you're watching the next one, I don't know. But normally how you'd craft it would be this way. That you do this, that, put the tool station, and it should craft. I know that it may do it here. Don't mind that thing because I was farming earlier. But I can't do nothing. So it doesn't work. So you can see here the tool station is, I can make all these different things, but there's much more to tinkers than that. And I started clicking on every single one, but it seems that this is the only one that I can make. I can click on every single one. You can hear the clicks. I'm clicking every single one. But it seems that this is the only one. So I need block of zinc and whatnot, that's not hard. It's just the steel plates and whatnot. I mean, even if I don't do the metal press, I could probably do the compactor. That's probably not too bad. It's from thermal expansion. But then I need steel. So we're probably gonna skip on that for a while. I have been grinding, you probably just saw a little bit of it right now. But before that, I am actually going to make a golden lasso. Now some people probably don't know what that is. Veterans will probably end up knowing. So pretty much all a golden lasso is if you've ever played a mod pack where you have nets and whatnot, it's the equivalent of nets. Or it's like, it's a zoo thing, but that's not in this. At least I'm pretty sure it's not. It's like it looks like in a way, a Pokeball. I know there's some mods, and no, it's not for that. It's just that there's like it's some type of net. I forget the exact name and the exact mod, but all these golden lassos let me do is, if I could find a mob, there's a rabbit, is when I shift right click, if I even am able to catch up to him. There we go. So I caught him, and then you see that the picture changes from it looks empty to looks like something's in there. So then right click, don't have to shift right click. You shift right click to pick something up, and then you right click to put it down. Now as you're seeing also, I made a bridge, and I've also have a huge construction under work right now. Now hopefully by the time after this cut, after talking, I'm actually gonna go see if maybe I could get a couple. I think these golden lassos work on every mob, so I could pick up like Enderman and whatnot, but I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm actually gonna focus on, I actually have a little bee set up too. I'm actually gonna focus on getting some cows and whatnot home. Now it's gonna be pretty difficult. Now as you did see too, if you wanted to follow along and you did want to, like, if you're not near any animals, the only reason I need these is because I'm in the middle of nowhere and it would take forever to lure back some cows and pigs with just wheat and whatnot. But if you did see, it does cost you 8 XP, gold, 4 gold, 4 string, very cheap, but it does cost you 8 XP. And I made 2 of them, so that's 16 XP. So, and then at the same time, if you see these little things, they're worms. They basically hoe the ground for you. It's actually really cool. Underneath here, you're probably gonna see it. It's probably right here, I think. Right underneath this block. There it is. There's a water source. So these actually hold the ground for you. And you get these by hoeing dirt. But it has to have grass on it. So if you find dirt with grass, make sure to, if you want worms, right click up on it. And it's not gonna do it instantly. I did like maybe 100 blocks of dirt with grass on it, and I only got around 10. So it's gonna take you a little bit. So not too bad though. Just miscellaneous and whatnot. I actually did mine diamonds. If you see the achievement, I did find diamonds when I was mining earlier. But all this, and if you're asking yourself, oh, chiseled stone, oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, one of the chisel mods, not the little bit one, the little bit ones, but this one I just stick like dirt, whatever, and I'm able to do like custom. It already has like pre-made ones and whatnot, so they're pretty cool. So if you wanted to make your base a little bit more stylish, that's that. And you know, even though it says maybe it's something else, it's still dirt. So this is cobblestone, and I'm not gonna say what this building is yet. But if you can guess, because I'm probably going to show it by the end of it, but if you can guess what it's basically going to be and what my design is kind of going after, then good for you. If you don't, you'll end up seeing it. It's going to take me a while, though. That's why I was kind of contemplating if I shouldn't upload today with this and upload something else. But I'm just going to go through it. That's literally stacks and stacks of stone. I'm going to have to mine out of the ground and then cobble and then smelt it because it's all gonna be cobblestone. But yeah, I'm gonna get a little bit into bees. Eventually I'll probably, not this episode and probably not for quite a few episodes. I actually did raid a large amount of around 2 villages. That's how I got these bee houses. I left the other ones because I didn't want to get too many because it's a lot, and then I just been breaking these flowers. Now I'm slowly but surely getting the grass coming up here. So not a lot has really changed. So once I get all that done, then you'll be back. Then we'll be back, and then you could see what I've done. So see you in a bit. So I took a break in between, got some cows and whatnot. But as I was exploring, because I'm looking for more gardens, I found a sand temple. So I thought I'd record and show it. If anyone sees any of the stuff I have, I think it'd be pretty cool too. This is how I normally do it though. I just go down one side. I might get some free TNT. Sweet. Let's see what we got. So no mob spawn. Possible hard wheat. I think I've gotten this before. I think I can make something pretty good with that. Airtight seal. Steadfast. Cool. Ooh, a lot of zombie meat. And iron, sweet. Knockback too, not too bad. Ooh, a white rune. I don't need a pressure plate. 9 TNT, yeah, sweet. Alright, well, that's pretty much all we got, so I guess I'll just see you in the future. Ooh, wrong button. Alright, welcome back. I think I say that too much. I gotta change that up a little. But, first I'd like to say I don't think, sorry about this episode, probably won't be that long. I'm just gonna do another quest, but, I didn't have that much time. I got some more things to do after this. But I was able to get some villagers. I got one for the bees, and then I got, well, this one, one with the trees and wood, and then the other one with bees and the honey. So, sorry if you also hear my dog. She's barking at someone. Probably because someone went outside. So, again, got the bees and whatnot. Making the next farm, because I gotta make tons of food. I was able to get quite a bit of animals. A rabbit actually jumped in there. Pigs, sheep, cows, and chickens. So, not too bad, but, oh, I was so happy. It took me quite a long time to mine this out. That's why I really need the hammer, but I finally smelted all this stone. And if you guessed at it by now, I don't know, maybe you'll be surprised in the next episode, but go ahead, leave your comments of what you think it's going to be. But I think it's going to be interesting. I make these once in a while in certain playthroughs. It's very helpful. It's going to be a little messy when I'm done with it, because I know they always are. But I also wanted to go over not only doing a quest, but a few different changes I actually saw while doing this. So the funny part is, when you go onto this, I didn't notice that they actually made little different changes. So whenever you see this blue, now I'm not using a texture pack, and to prove that, let's see, options, resource pack, just default Minecraft. But I noticed that, you know, you see little blue on it. Now, for the pick, that's normally the binding that holds the stick and the pickaxe head together. But I didn't know that they actually added in, I guess Tinker's upgraded, they updated, or it's just a mod, either or. That they decided, well, the binding should be, for some odd reason, at the, I guess, the handle for it. It's kind of weird, but oh well. Same with the axe, didn't know that until just now. Apparently there's now a comma. I probably butchered that. That's not too bad though. Sword, obviously. I'll go over some of these swords and whatnot. But what I could go over for a base thing, the broadsword, it's just like a normal sword. You can hit, they all hit, but the broadsword, it can be used to deflect. Not really deflect, but you know, block. The longsword, this lets you, it's kind of like you're pulling back a bow, and it lets you kind of leap forward. It's not that bad of a weapon, but honestly, I don't really run with it anymore. It's been a long time since I ever made one. Now the rapier though, it's been a while, but the rapier is actually pretty good. When you're going up against, if you're on a PvP server, I don't know if maybe they rebalanced it a little, I'm not too sure. But honestly, a rapier, it's really good. Now the rapier unfortunately has low durability depending on whatever you make it out of, but it is really good. Now when I say that, the rapier, so we've all played basic Minecraft and whatnot, but if you ever played basic Minecraft and you fought like a zombie with possibly chainmail or iron armor, it takes a little bit. Now imagine, I know that there's like, actually I wanted to check that out too, lucky blocks. Oh, they're not in here. That would have been fun to open up one at the end of an episode. But lucky blocks, sometimes they spawn in a zombie with full diamond armor that could be sometimes enchanted, or mods that have like bandits and whatnot. Well, the rapier is great because it actually penetrates the armor. And so if you get one and you put nothing but like, I think it's quartz from the nether, it makes it sharper. So if you do that, and you could deal quite a bit of damage because it's ignoring armor. So it's a pretty good weapon and all the rest, but unfortunately without the tool forge and whatnot, I won't really be able to focus on that. I'm trying to think of what I need at this moment as I'm running around. I remembered now. So I'm going to go ahead and make the clock, and then I'm going to make, we're going to be soon getting into power. Power is going to actually be quite important soon because of, well, it's just going to be needed. Everything's going to be running off the power. And without the power, can't give the power back to the people. Oh, I wonder if I get copyright for that. Anyways, so normal clock shouldn't be too bad. Now, 4 gold. 4 gold and some redstone. Nothing too bad. And I keep finding these things. Redstone crystal. I don't know. I guess they keep coming out of... I'm not too sure. I think it's when I mine redstone, it just pops out. There we go. There's a clock. Take that. Take that. Missing... oh, a gold block and a gold gear. Ooh, that's right. Well, I guess this is a perfect example. So, if you ended up wanting to make... I'm pretty sure it'll work with what I'm thinking of at the moment. Yeah. So, you just literally need... just like how we made in the first episode, the stone gears. They are also used. So, you just get literally 2 gold. 2 gold, stick it in there. And I know I said we were going to move this eventually. I'm probably going to move it up into there. And then what you do is you put the gear on top. And then just do what it says. And it said I was going to need it. So I'm going to need quite a bit of gold actually. Oh, you know what? It works out perfectly. If you remember last episode, I accidentally poured out some gold. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that gold back in there. So what's going to happen is it's going to cast. Now it will... oh, most of the time it consumes it. That's interesting. As I would guess it would be wood, so it would probably get destroyed, but I was wrong. Weird. Also, I forget to mention a lot of these things, and then they just shoot back into my head, to be honest. Some things you want to be careful with when you're using your smeltery is you can make alloys. Now, alloys in real life, you know, when we mix 2 or so metals together to make sometimes a tougher or more conductive metals and whatnot, well, the same thing can happen in this game. That you can combine iron and copper, and I think it makes bronze, which is not always a bad thing, but I've had cases where I'm trying to make electrum and I add in a few different components. That's why I normally end up making stuff into dust, because when I make it into dust, it's easier. So, boom, clockwork engine. Now, these engines, you're gonna... oh, it counts. So, I know we're not going through these quests that fast, but they take it... oh, wonderful, how nice. But, it's actually quite nice too, because I just realized while looking at that, it has EMC value. How much fun that's going to be later on. So, pretty much with the clockwork engine, as it says, generate small amounts of RF. Right click to wind it up. So, you can create these engines, and what will end up happening is some of these need heat, some of them need... see, because it's a clock in there, it's going to generate power on its own. So you can put, just like how you can put a lever, you can put a redstone signal on some of these, and they'll start just generating power. You need to sometimes put lava. There's different forms of power that we're going to end up needing, and we're going to need batteries to, well, take the power. So, it seems that these extra utilities 2 mod, unfortunately, it's either hasn't updated or they downgraded. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, we're not going to get that much debate. That's the most basic power that we can have then, because survivalist generators normally what I make instantly, but seeing how some of these, wow, some of these are locked too, so I can't do the ender generator. Furnace, yeah. The culinary one, not going to be honest, or I'm going to be honest, I mean, that's going to be the best form of power for a while. It seems Electrum isn't that hard. That's gonna be hard. Yeah, so I gotta get into the press. But this is what I mean, like you get, oh, I can't make the dust? Grit? So you mix pulverized silver and pulverized gold to make Electrum. So if you put one ingot of gold and 1 ingot of Electrum or silver, you should be able to make it. So yeah, not too bad. So we got that next one done. There's atomic resonator. I think I know which one that one is. Then we're going to be getting closer to making iron or steel. So it's going to be pretty slow going for a while until things ramp up. So I'm going to have to, probably next episode I'm going to start a little bit in the Factorio slide, but it's, I always forget. Which one is that? Go to coal. Coal coke. Immersive engineering, that's it. So we're probably going to be touching a little bit in immersive engineering. I'm going to fix up my base. Hopefully I'm going to fix up that new building. Get the roof and everything on. That's going to be a little bit of a pain. I'm probably going to use the... there's a certain block I used before. It's like the scaffolding, but it's like a slide of it. Like it's angled. There's the server backup. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll read up into some of the other things. Bees, we're still getting done. We're gonna have to do quite a bit. I'm gonna have to, honestly, food is big right now. I just been snacking on a lot of the small little food, but I need to make something big. So thank you for watching. Sorry it's a little bit of a short episode, not that much content, but I'll get more done later on. And hope everyone has a good day. Please, if you liked it, like it. Grass is almost there. If you please leave a comment, if you will, and have a good day. Goodbye.